a set of Dollar Tree dominoes can be used in your RPG campaign. Who would have thought? If you go back, way back in this hobby, to a place called Blackmore, even before the creation of this little brown book, when it was just a set of house rules here in the Twin Cities, things were settled with a pair of D6. I've actually had the opportunity, and a lot of them have signed my Blackmore book, to play with a lot of these original Blackmore players, and there is something that is fun and simple and just beautiful about just the 2d6 deciding how things are going to go. Enter dominoes. The face of a domino is pretty much 2d6s. You have the two numbers. So here's what you do. Go to Dollar Tree, get a set of 28 dominoes inside of there. You're going to end up discarding 5 that only have one face on it, and I'll tell you which ones to keep in just a second. So here's how this works. Just like in craps, a 7 or so is going to be an average total. That's the most common number that'll come up if you're playing dominoes, if you're rolling 2d6. Anything below a 7 is below average. Anything above a 7 becomes more above average. So you also keep then the single pip and the double blank. The single pip, if that's the one that's selected, is going to be a botch. The double blank, think about that like the wild card, and that is going to be your crit, as we would call it using today's parlance. You put it inside of your favorite bag here, have the players or yourself reach in. Look at that, 4, below average, bummer. This is how you can settle things. This is a fun way to do it. I'm thinking about my Goose Pimples game. You can see a link to one of these demos in the description. This is an awesome way. Instead of rolling 2 dice, have the players reach in. There's something spooky about this bag of holding, and see what they draw. Anyhow, it's a fun way. Just spend $1 and you now have a different way to randomize your RPG.